अस्सलाम वालेकुम व्यूवर्स, आज के इस वीडियो में हम डिस्कस करेंगे लास्ट टॉपिक जो है हमारा लिटरेरी एसे का शेक्सपियरियन ट्रेजेडी, राइज ऑफ नावल, थिएटर ऑफ अब्सर्ड एंड एक और टॉपिक जो है वो हम इसको डिस्कस करेंगे। विलियम शेक्सपियर वाज एन इंग्लिश प्ले राइटर who wrote at least 38 plays during his career. His work can generally be divided into three categories: comedies, tragedies and histories. Many of his plays considered tragedies. Shakespearean tragedy is widely read and so influential in English literature. Romeo and Juliet, Hamlet, Othello, Macbeth and Timon of Athens, Titus, ये जो है इसकी अकॉर्डिंग टू अरिस्टोटल ट्रेजिक कैरेक्टर शुड बी नोबल एंड इंटरमीडिएट। ठीक है, एग्जाम्पल इनकी देख ले। हैमलेट की, द गोस्ट ऑफ हिज फादर टेल हिज सन हैमलेट टू टेक रिवेंज हिज मर्डर बाय किलिंग द न्यू किंग हैमलेट्स अंकल। दिस ट्रेजेडी एक्सप्लोर द थीम ऑफ फ्रेंडशिप, मैडनेस एंड रिवेंज। ठीक है, एलिमेंट्स इसके देख ले। ऑल ऑफ द हीरोज इन शेक्सपियरियन ट्रेजेडी हैव द वीकनेस इन पर्सनैलिटी दैट इवेंचुअली लीड्स टू हिज डाउनफॉल. Many of the men in Shakespearean tragedy have extreme wealth and power, making their downfall more tragic. Shakespearean tragedy, tragic heroes often fall victim to extend pressures from others, such as evil spirit and manipulate characters who play a role in their downfall. The hero has opportunities of redemption like recovery, but never take revenges from these in time, which leads to death. In ST Coleridge, audience shows sympathy for the heroes in a play. The protagonist is usually a person of good character who is destroyed by his own ego and desire of self-advancement. Rise of novel. The English name novel is derived from the Italian novella, meaning a little or new thing. The rise of the novel is the early stage of 18th century. Was greatly affected, I think, by the decline of drama. Drama was very famous in Elizabethan age. The rise of the novel was also a result of the democratic movement. In the 18th century England, like tragedy, romance made an appeal to the rich and left the common people untouchable. Novel deal with their own life, real incident and real experiment of life. Novel is a literary form that is related to the common life. The realism is greatly contributed in the rise of the novel. Novel first came into being in the early 18th century. Novel mostly focus on realism, character development and on everyday life. Novel also comments of social political issues through satire. Novel also shows the struggle that faced by ordinary people. ठीक है, satire used humor and ridiculous way to expose people's stupidity. Satire in the Age of Reason. Satire in the Age of Reason shows how satire changed during the Reformation period, a time marked by inquiry, rationalism and skepticism. Satire during this time frequently used to show the absurdities and the insanity of people, religion, politics, society as a whole. Prominent writers like Jonathan Swift, Alexander Pope and I think इसको छोड़ दें. Satire is a powerful tool for social commentary and criticism in an era marked by reason. ठीक है, उसके बाद देख लें. Satire become a powerful tool for doing social commentary, allowing writers to question on authority and on political justice. मैं पढ़ के पता क्यों सुनाती हूँ आप लोगों को? लाइक अब देखें इनमें कुछ क्वेश्चंस बुला रहे हैं तो आपको इनकी समझ नहीं आएगी, इसलिए मैं पढ़ के सुनाती हूँ. लोग क्या रहे होते हैं, पढ़ तो हम भी सकते हैं. Satire is a way for expressing real picture of society in an hiding way, symbolizing way. Theater of absurd. Theater of absurd aim to question on human existence while in a provoking action. Existentialism is a philosophy that explore the individual existence, freedom and choice. It is a view that humans define their own meaning in life. Theater of absurd is a famous movement in literature. This movement started after World War II. European writers do a lot of work in his movement, also French writers as well. First time Albert Camus in 1942 talk about the theater of absurd. He write essay A Myth of Sisyphus. In this essay he said human situation is essentially absurd, divine of purpose. Theater of absurd mostly do satire on society through anecdote and dark humor. This movement named coined by Martin Aisling. Theater of absurd plays often shows illogical speech, dialogues and anti-play plot that challenge the traditional norms. Characters in these play often feel disconnecting, struggling to communicate with one another. This play has no clear ending. ठीक है, सो आई एम डन विद दिस वीडियो. अगर कोई और आप लोगों को जो है टॉपिक चाहिए तो मुझे बताएं, मैं उस पर वीडियोज़ लास्ट में बनाऊँगी. सो नेक्स्ट वीडियो तक मुझे दीजिए इजाज़त. सी यू सून. अल्लाह हाफिज़.